In every city, there is a man people call when problems need to disappear, and in certain cities, when trouble grows too dangerous, too embarrassing, or too complicated, there's only one name amongst all who can be trusted to make it all go away. They call him the Fixer. No one knew his real name. No one knew where he came from. But powerful people knew one thing. If something needed to vanish, the Fixer could make it happen. For nearly 15 years, whispers about him traveled quietly through the city's most powerful circles. Politicians who found themselves trapped in scandals, businessmen whose secrets were about to be exposed, even criminals who needed delicate situations handled. They all heard the same message. Call the Fixer. He didn't threaten people. He didn't shout. He didn't leave bodies behind like reckless criminals. The Fixer preferred something far more effective: control, information, leverage, and silence. He knew how to make problems dissolve before they ever reached the public eye. The Fixer followed only 3 rules. Rule 1. Never ask unnecessary questions. Rule 2. Never reveal your client. Rule 3. Never accept a job that feels wrong. For years, those rules kept him safe. They also made him very wealthy. But one night, someone offered him a job that broke every rule he lived by. It began just after midnight. His phone rang once. Only a handful of people in the world had that number. The voice on the other end was calm. "Calm, I have a situation," the caller said. The Fixer leaned back in his chair. "What kind of situation?" There was a long pause. Then the man spoke again. "A missing person." The Fixer frowned. Missing persons weren't usually his kind of work. Those belonged to police detectives, private investigators, not him. "What's the real problem?" the Fixer asked. The man answered quietly. "The person who disappeared shouldn't have." The caller explained that a young investigative journalist had vanished. Her name was Elena Ward. She had been working on a story involving powerful people in the city. Very powerful people. The kind of people who didn't like their secrets exposed. But the caller insisted something strange had happened. "She disappeared before publishing anything," the man said. "And if the truth comes out, it could destroy a lot of important people." The Fixer understood. Someone wanted the situation handled before it spiraled out of control. "How much?" he asked. The caller gave a number. It was more money than the Fixer had ever been offered for a single job. For a moment, he almost refused. Something about the situation felt wrong, but curiosity has ruined many careful men. The Fixer accepted. The next morning, the Fixer began quietly digging into Elena Ward's life. She had been brilliant, fearless, and dangerously persistent. Her research showed she had been investigating a secret network of financial corruption, money laundering, legal contracts, hidden payments moving through shell companies. The deeper the Fixer looked, the more powerful the people involved became. Mayors, corporate executives, lawyers, even high-ranking police officials. And then he discovered something that made his blood run cold. Elena hadn't just been investigating corruption. She had discovered someone who controlled the entire operation. Someone above everyone else. Someone known only by a single nickname: the Architect. Elena had written something in her private notebook, a single sentence. "The Architect isn't who people think." The Fixer stared at the page, because he knew something Elena did not. He had worked for powerful people for years. He had heard rumors, a teen, and he knew that name. The Architect was supposed to be untouchable, visible, a mastermind behind countless hidden deals. But Elena believed she knew who it was, and if she had discovered the truth, then her disappearance might not have been an accident. 3 nights later, the Fixer received another call. This time the voice sounded nervous. You're getting too close, the caller said. The fixer smiled slightly. That's what you hired me to do. But then the caller said something that changed everything. You were never supposed to find her. The fixer went silent. What do you mean? The voice on the phone whispered, Elena Ward isn't missing. The fixer's heart slowed. Then where is she? The caller answered. She's hiding. The fixer realized something terrible. Lena hadn't disappeared. She had uncovered the truth about the architect, and someone had warned her to run. But if she came forward, the entire network would collapse. Which meant the fixer had been hired for one reason, not to find her, but to stop her, for the first time in his career. The fixer faced a decision that could destroy everything. If he completed the job, he would remain wealthy, protected, and invisible. But if he refused, he would make powerful enemies, enemies who did not forgive betrayal. The fixer closed Elena's notebook. Then he made a decision no one expected. Instead of hunting her, he began helping her. Because if Elena Ward exposed the architect, the entire corrupt empire might fall. And sometimes, the most dangerous fixer of all is the one who decides to fix the system itself. Right. But the fixer had made one mistake. While he was searching for Elena, someone else had been watching him. And now, the architect knew his name. If you enjoy dark mysteries and suspenseful stories, follow Myths and Moonlight Tales, because some stories don't end in the light. Sometimes, they only begin in the dark.